Warm greetings from the Asia Pacific region. As we prepare for our general meeting, I am mindful that the world we knew when we met in India last September is forever changed as we face unprecedented changes and challenges across the globe. I acknowledge those of you who have lost colleagues, friends or family as a result of the global pandemic the world is currently experiencing. I am immensely proud of the way our profession has united, faced and responded to the challenges, be that adapting the way we work with people in our communities, adapting the way we have used teaching modalities with our students, or adapting the way social service providers have enabled social services to continue being delivered. We have embraced the use of digital technologies not only to enable services and education to continue at a local level, but also use these to generously share with each other our practice wisdom nationally, regionally and globally. Looking back over the time since our last general meeting, the regional highlight was undoubtedly our regional conference in India. From the 17th to the 20th of September last year, the social work profession gathered in India for our 25th Asia Pacific Joint Conference, for the first time ever held in India. The day before the conference, we held two pre-conference workshops, Indigeneity in Asia Pacific social work, and the role of social workers working with female domestic workers crossing national borders. The theme of the conference was Social Work Partnerships Towards an Equal Society, Asia Pacific Perspectives. The conference, attended by 531 delegates, included 165 foreign delegates from 31 countries. Delegates very much enjoyed the wonderful hospitality of our hosts and valued the many professional development opportunities at this event. A huge thanks to all presenters, speakers and participants at both the pre-conference workshops and the conference, and very sincere thanks also for the enormous amount of work undertaken by the hosts, organisers and many volunteers involved in making this gathering such a success. As we concluded our gathering, we captured delegate solidarity with social work colleagues across the world in the collective action on climate change. Whilst in India, we also held a regional meeting to attend to our regular business. We acknowledged the many valuable contributions of our long-standing treasurer, Michiko Hirata, and welcomed Machiko Ohara as our new treasurer. We also confirmed Teo Aihua as our secretary and Linda Ford from Australia as our regional representative for the Global Indigenous Committee. In India, we also held a Global Agenda workshop showcasing how members from across our region celebrated the fourth pillar, the importance of human relationships. We heard a broad range of perspectives which were then included in the Asia Pacific chapter for the global publication of the Global Agenda, due to be released now. My thanks especially to our Vice President Irene Leong for collating these and co-producing our regional chapter. I want to turn now to the COVID pandemic and specifically acknowledge our colleagues in the China Association of Social Workers for their early sharing of their experiences and strategies in dealing with COVID-19. As the rest of the world began experiencing the spread of the virus, China was the first to provide information on how they had adapted their services. In the months since, I acknowledge the many contributions from all parts of our region that have been shared and posted on the IFSW website as we collectively grow our practice wisdom in these unprecedented times. Whilst the massive health and well-being impact of this virus has been devastating, the global financial impact continues to unfold and will undoubtedly be with us for many years to come. This is likely to pose significant challenges for us as a profession, where some governments seek to reduce social protection systems and social service provision at the very time when the need for these is heightened. I also note that many members have hosted a range of webinars and Zoom meetings, education sessions, and even national conferences in the months since lockdown, flattening the curve, and virtual meetings have become part of our everyday language. Again, I acknowledge the way the social work profession has turned the challenging times into opportunities to utilise new technologies to enable essential services and new learnings to continue. I believe social work led the way in progressing these alternative ways of working, and IFSW Asia Pacific was the first region to use the IFSW Zoom platform for a regional executive committee meeting. As I write this report, a second global movement, Black Lives Matter, is gaining momentum. Again, members of our profession are taking a leading role speaking out against the injustice of racial discrimination and the atrocities of the killing of black citizens by police in the United States of America. It is very disturbing to witness and be part of these global movements, but at the same time heartening to use these as a catalyst to examine what institutional, personal, and professional, conscious or unconscious biases occur in our own countries and contexts in order that they can be identified and addressed locally, nationally, and globally. As we all prepare for a new way of engaging in the business of the general meeting, I encourage you all to link in and participate in the discussion, decision-making, and voting in our regional elections. I look forward to seeing our regular participants on screen and hope also that this format will enable our members for whom physically attending has not been possible in the past to actively participate this year. The Conference 2020 is now also being held virtually with a focus on the future of the global agenda. We acknowledge the hosts of the planned event in Calgary and all the work they had undertaken prior to the cancellation of the event. However, we hope from around the world many will be able to actively participate in this leading-edge global event. At this time, planning for our next joint regional conference in Brisbane is proceeding with a planned time late 2021. The Australian Association of Social Workers will keep us posted on their plans as they progress, and we very much look forward to gathering again post-COVID-19 to celebrate our achievements, the many learnings of our experiences, and the development of a new normal for our profession. The work of the region continues to grow and expand through our executive committee and with the increased representation on various commissions and the ongoing development of portfolios for specific purposes. My very sincere thanks to all of you for your ongoing commitment to the roles you have taken up. The involvement of a wide range of perspectives from across our region in these roles has ensured our culturally and linguistically rich and diverse region is well represented in both our regional and global work, and I sincerely appreciate the willingness of you all to contribute your time and expertise for our profession. I wish you all a great General Meeting 2020 and look forward to our active participation together. Thank you.